Concessions make no deal more likely. Rees Mogg makes brilliant Brexit point on Newsnight. The staunch Brexiteer pointed out the will of Remainers will gum up the process of negotiation with the European Union and result in the UK leaving the bitter bloc without a deal at all. When asked by host Kirsty Wark, she asked, "So you're not really bothered about any concessions given to the Remainers, you're not worried about that?" The MP for North East Somerset responded, "The issue with these concessions is that they actually make no deal more likely because they would so gum up the process of negotiation. Can you imagine that the government goes off to Brussels and says we can only discuss these three things because these are the only ones that have been covered by a House of Commons resolution? The EU says no, it goes back to the Commons, a week passes, then another resolution is passed. It means nothing will happen." After making his brilliant point, the leading Brexiteer reaffirmed his support for Theresa May in securing a successful deal with the EU and insisted he will not support a vote of no confidence vote in her under any circumstances. He was asked, simply put, "Would you ever put a vote of no confidence against Theresa May?" Mr. Rees Mogg replied, "Oh, I won't support a vote of no confidence in Theresa May. The issue with these concessions is they actually make no deal more likely because they would so gum up the process of negotiation." At Jacob_Rees_Mogg #Newsnightpic.twitter.com/inconquo. The BBC presenter pressed further, "You wouldn't support it and you wouldn't bring it yourself?" The staunch Brexiteer remarked, No, of course I'm not going to bring a vote of no confidence in Theresa May. I support the government and I'm expecting to support the deal because the great thing about the government is it's got an excellent chief whip who can count. He knows perfectly well that he cannot pass into domestic legislation a rotten deal." As Kirsty Wark continued to seek clarification on his response, Mr. Rees Mogg made it absolutely clear he has full confidence in Mrs. May and expects her to deliver an excellent deal. He went on, "The Fixed-Term Parliament Act sets out how a vote of no confidence works. Let me be absolutely clear, I will not support any vote of no confidence in the Prime Minister under the Fixed-Term Parliament Act. I have confidence in her, I support her and I'm expecting her to get an excellent deal." Last night Tory rebel Dominic Grieve was issued a stark warning by Mr. Rees Mogg against attempting to derail Brexit after being spotted attending a meeting with Remainers on Tuesday evening. The staunch Brexiteer commented on Mr. Grieve's attendance, "Dominic should be careful about the company he keeps if he wishes to maintain his position that this is not about stopping Brexit. He is someone I trust and when he says he is not trying to frustrate Brexit I believe him, but the people he is associating with are clear they do want to stop Brexit."